Assalamu alaikum. Dear sisters, esteemed guests, Adib Saab, Tripathi ji, everyone else on stage, fellow champions of justice. Good afternoon to all of you gathered here today at this vital women's conference. Angrezi mein bol rahi hu, chalega? It is an honor to stand before you, a room filled with strength, resilience, and undying spirit of minority women who have faced adversity and emerged stronger every time. Today I speak not just as a voice of the crowd, but as one of you, united in our fight for dignity, rights, and the preservation of our heritage. We come together at a crucial juncture in our nation's history, where the very foundations of our constitutional rights are under siege. WAQF Amendment Act 2025, a piece of legislation, despite its claim of reforms, poses a grave threat to the autonomy of our minority communities, and particularly us women, who have long been the backbone of preserving our cultural and religious legacies. काफ़ी लोगों ने बात करी, but फिर भी let us understand what this act truly represents. It was introduced in 2024, hastily passed into laws earlier this year amidst fierce battles and nationwide protests. It seeks to overhaul the management of WAQF properties, those sacred endowments dedicated by our ancestors for charitable education and religious purposes. These properties worth billions have historically supported mosques, schools, hospitals, and welfare programs that uplift the most vulnerable amongst us, including us women and children from minority backgrounds. But make no mistake, this act is not about transparency or efficiency, as the government claims. It is a direct assault on our secular fabric and our minority rights. It grants excessive powers to the government, allowing collectors to survey and claim WAQF lands, potentially leading to their misappropriation. It mandates inclusion of non-Muslims in WAQF boards, diluting the religious autonomy that has protected these institutions for generations. And it infringes on our fundamental rights under the Constitution, treating our endowments not as private religious properties, but assets ripe for state control. जैसा कि त्रिपाठी जी ने कहा कि अब आपके पास एक लॉ है जिससे आप इन पर कब्जा कर सकते हैं, कुछ और करने की ज़रूरत नहीं. This is nothing short of an attempt to erode the identity and economic security of India's Muslim minority, and by extension, all minorities who fear similar encroachments. So sisters, the question here is that why is this matter so profound? Why does this matter to us as women? Because WAQF properties have been lifelines for countless minority women, funding education for our daughters, healthcare for our mothers, and shelters for those escaping hardship. In a society where we already battle gender disparities, अभी बात करी बेटों को जो अहमियत मिलती है बेटियों को शायद नहीं मिलती हैं, बेटों को अच्छे स्कूल, बेटियों को सरकारी स्कूल, या फिर मौका ही नहीं मिलता, 7वीं 8वीं के बाद स्कूल छोड़ देते हैं. तो ये जो जेंडर डिस्पैरिटीज़ हैं, ये वक़फ़ के जो एंडाउमेंट हैं, these empower us to build independent futures. The opposition to this act has been resounding, from religious leaders decrying it as unconstitutional to legal experts warning of its attack on secularism, to ordinary citizens taking out their voices in streets to protest. आज आप सब भी यहाँ मौजूद हैं इसी के खिलाफ. And even as it was rammed through Parliament, voices like ours echoed in dissent, reminding the world that we shall not be silenced. And now with the act in place, the fight continues through courts, through advocacy, through unbreakable solidarity. But मायूस नहीं होना है. Let us not get disheartened. Let us ignite our fire. Minority women like you all are warriors of our time. आज आप सब यहाँ मौजूद हैं, इसका मतलब है कि आपकी आवाज़ बुलंद है. Think of those before us, women like Razia Sultan who ruled with wisdom, Begum Hazrat Mahal who fought for freedom, or modern icons like Malala Yousafzai who defied odds of education. You carry their legacy in your veins. In the face of this justice, rise up. Educate yourselves and your sisters about your rights. अपने हक के लिए आवाज़ उठाइए, अपने हक के लिए लड़िए. Organize, petition, challenge this act in every forum possible. Join hands across communities. And remember, our strength lies in unity. Ekta mein taakat hai. When we stand together, no bill, no act, no barrier can hold us back. Let us turn this challenge into a movement that not only repeals these unjust laws, but builds a future where minority women lead with confidence. Build a future where minority women lead with confidence, where our voices shape policies, where our daughters inherit a world of equality and justice. Sisters, the time is now. Let your courage roar louder than any opposition. Together we will prevail for our faith, for our families, and for our rights and for the India we deserve. Thank you all so much, and may peace and power be with you all, inshallah, Ameen. Thank you so much, All India Muslim Women Association, आप सबको कि आपने मुझे मौका दिया यहाँ पे. मैंने शुरू में कहा था कि मैं कुछ बोलूँगी नहीं, फिर जब ये मौका देखा तो लगा कि हमें बोलना, जब तक हम नहीं बोलेंगे हमारी बहनें कहाँ जुड़ेंगी हमारे साथ. तो शुक्रिया बहुत बहुत आप सबका, एंड इंशाल्लाह फिर मुलाकात होगी आप सबसे. अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू.
जज़ाकल्लाह. ज़ोरदार तालियों से हमारी बहन सिस्टर मुमताज़ पटेल का खैर मकदम करते हैं. एक ऐसी बेटी जो अपने वालिद मरहूम अहमद पटेल साहब की विरासत को आगे लेकर चल रही हैं. सर्विस और खिदमत का जो सफ़र उनके वालिद ने छोड़ा था, वो आज मुमताज़ पटेल साहिबा ने अपने कंधों पर उठाया है. माशाअल्लाह, बुरूज से आई हैं. हम आपके ममनून और मशरूक़ हैं.